constantly shifting through the time-space continuum, Metron's three disciples observe the universe from the Mobius Couch.
We commence to make you jump, jump. The Mac Dad'll make you jump, jump. The Daddy Mac will make you jump, jump. Chris Cross will make you sit down on that Mobius couch. A time-space interdimensional vehicle for which your three hosts oversee. Actually, this week, we are the nation's #1 No Girls Allowed podcast. They got cooties, and they're not welcome here. Pat, Joe, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, Al. That sounds like a weird topic.
It does kind of. It sounds unnatural for us to say no girls allowed, right?
A little bit.
We're
all about women.
Well, because the Mobius couch is an interdimensional vehicle. So let me see if maybe the dials are. Oh, I see. The sprocket.
Oh, did you fuck it up again?
The sprocket buttons to the.
The sprocket buttons.
Boop, 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 boop. The Mobius couch, where we talk about comic books, comics. Ironically, comic books is a topic where girls are allowed, but they typically don't.
They typically don't care.
Yeah, but they are allowed, but they're totally welcome. Totally welcome to talk about comics. Joe, Pat, how you doing? Do you want to talk about comics?
Joe, Pat's one person. We've combined.
Joe, Pat, how are you doing?
Doing great. Yeah. This is Patrick. Can't wait to talk about comics. It's one of my favorite things to talk about.
Oh, Patty.
This week, you're in for a treat, listeners. You're in for a treat because this week we are talking about 3 Christmas-themed issues. All three issues are Christmas-themed. And I don't want to hear it. I already know it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want Reddit coming at us saying one of them is actually just
one of them may or may not be Christmas themed.
That's not true. All 3 of these are Christmas themed. Okay.
First of all, that wasn't part of the homework. No, it didn't have to be. Patrick was like, "Mine's not Christmas themed," and I'm like, "It doesn't have to be."
I don't want to hear it. All 3 are Christmas issues.
Here's the premise, everybody. We didn't want to decide what we were doing, so I was like, why don't we just do like a Christmas episode where we like each bring one issue of something and that the others wouldn't typically read.
But it's implied that they would be Christmas themed. Heavily implied.
The theme of the episode is Christmas.
No. There's a whole conversation about how there's not that many good Christmas themed one-shot issues.
Sure.
And so then one of y'all was like, maybe it should be a general, just what's your favorite one? What's a one shot of a story?
That's untrue.
Contained story. Okay.
Untrue.
I'm not crazy. Also, it's got the Christmas spirit in it.
It's got the Christmas spirit.
Christmas spirit of
Patty, I think yours has a lot of Christmas. It's got some Ebenezer Scrooge elements, Ghosts of Christmas Past and whatnot, or the future.
Which is the future.
Which is exactly why I said all 3 of these issues are Christmas issues. And I don't want to hear anything otherwise. I don't want to hear that one of them isn't about Christmas.
I mean, one of them's not, but it is. But one of them's not.
All 3 of them are. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we've talked about the theme for tonight, it's Christmas is a time of giving and sharing, and we're going to share single issues that we want to talk about. Full disclosure, the issue I offered, I don't have any personal story with. I just Googled comic issues about Christmas, and this came up.
Wow.
So that's mine. I don't actually have any attachment to Larfleeze or his Christmas special. I just was given that.
All right, let's talk about Larfleeze and his Christmas special.
Are we going to start with Larfleeze? Are we going to start with Larfleeze?
I don't know how we're going to do it, and we're already talking about Larfleeze. I don't know. What do you want to do? Flip a coin?
No, let's do Larfleeze. Let's just do it. Because this one is about Christmas. No one can argue otherwise.
I mean, this is barely about Christmas. Santa's not even in it. There's no snow. He doesn't even have any decorations up.
And actually, I think Larfleeze would appreciate if we said that this is actually about him.
Oh, probably, Christmas,
because being the Orange Lantern of Greed.
So this is written by Jeff Johns in the height of his Green Lantern
Yeah, you know what?
Storytelling.
I will say, Jeff Johns, the idea to make it an emotional spectrum with each color, like, pretty good idea. I thought that was a good, a good way to elaborate on, established magic system. I don't know.
I thought it was great.
It was great, but is Jeff Johns a friend of the podcast? Have we done a Johns comedy before?
Any Jeff Johns?
Teen Titans.
Oh, Teen Titans. Yeah.
We did do Teen Titans.
TT.
Old GJ.
GF and I go way back. GF and I are good friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the first up is we're going to talk about Green Lantern Larfleeze one shot, the Christmas special. This is my special. A little bit of background. Larfleeze, also known as Agent Orange, is the Orange Lantern. He is the lantern of avarice and greed. And Larfleeze himself is the lantern. He doesn't, like other spectrums, he doesn't really have a ring or doesn't need to recharge it. He is physically one with the Lantern of Greed, which I think is a cool twist because being the Greed Lantern, it kind of makes sense that he would just take it into himself and become that.
Yeah.
There should only be one. Yeah.
Yeah, there should only be one. Although one of his powers is that basically anyone he kills is a orange specter in his army that he can summon, including a potato-shaped man named Glomulus.
Yeah. Glomulus.
Glomulus.
It's his big cheese. It's his best pal.
His boy.
Yeah.
And Larfleeze is a Jeff Johns original character. He introduced him as part of the Blackest Night.
Yeah, but you know what? I just have to say, I guess Ethan Van Cipher was also.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Let's not talk about him.
Yeah. Yep. He was a co-creator of this
Skyver.
shit. Skyver.
Skyver likes to hang out on the internets and be a real cool dude.
He's got a real cool comic called Frogman. I've heard it sells real well. Anyway,
I'm just ashamed because I really like Ethan Van Skyver's art.
I know. I was gonna say it was one of those things where it was a pretty big bummer to hear all that shit. Anyway,
yeah, he's not so nice.
Yeah.
He's not so nice anymore.
Never meet your heroes.
Never meet your heroes ever.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what like? Never mind. We don't need to get into all.
Let's not do that. Let's talk about the Larfleeze.
It's the season of giving and Christmas cheer.
I'm wasted on Christmas. I would talk about anything.
All right, let's talk about him.
Let's talk about it. So
let's talk about old Ethan Van. Let's talk about old Ethan Van Skeever.
Let's talk about this Christmas special.
Oh, sorry. All right, Larfleeze. We open up on Larfleeze decorating a Christmas tree with toilet paper and body parts.
Yes. Well, they're mannequins. I think they're mannequins.
Body parts of mannequins, but body parts. They're not full mannequins. That's
first
insane.
off, I like that the title of this issue was Orange You Glad.
Orange You Glad?
Because he's orange. And Jeff, I like the little intro spiel we have from Jeff Johns about how Christmas is a commercialized capitalist concoction. But let's take a trip through the holiday season with a creature of unquenchable avarice. And that's, of course, Larfleeze.
Jeff Johns is a big fan of the Charlie Brown Christmas Special.
There's a lot of
commercialization of Christmas.
And art is by Brett, but we didn't say, but pencils.
Brett Booth. I mean, he drew. I don't love his art. I'm gonna be honest.
It's fine. Look, for an early aughts comic or whatever, it's baseline.
But he drew a lot of Wally's Flash run towards the end of it, and I was very like, come on, man. Or maybe was he on Barry, or both? I'm not sure, but I don't love it. I was introduced to him on Flash. That's why I was just like. Which is why you see there's a lot of little Flash Easter eggs in this issue here.
Right, but it's like baseline, whatever. Good 2011 art. It's fine. But so we start the special with Larfleeze waking up in the morning because he's excited for Santa, and I actually kind of liked all his lines. I thought Jeff Johns wrote him in a pretty funny, but funny and because he's a ridiculous creature. But still in a somewhat charming and approachable way.
Yeah. Well, also,
he's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think because he's Jeff Johns' creation, he does do such a good job writing him. But I do remember when Larfleeze was first introduced, I felt like there was a buildup of him being a very sinister character. Like there's always an underlying
went silly with it.
Like he's very powerful. So there's always that he's funny and he's comical, but there's that underlying that he's like very deadly, which I've always thought was kind of
well, he murders people and conscripts them into his orange army.
But it is funny because it also makes sense that he'd be obsessed with Christmas because he's just like, I ask for whatever I want and I get whatever I want.
Well, that's the first scene. The first scene is basically he learns that Christmas is you tell Santa what you want and he brings it to you. So he has this 38-page. He's got this taped together 38-page list.
Well, I mean, like, the whole premise of the whole plot of this issue is that he thinks Santa Claus is real and he's going to bring him stuff, and that's all he wants is stuff. So like he's excited for Christmas, and then obviously that doesn't happen. Anyway, the 38-page Christmas list is pretty adorable. I love that.
And also I just like
where I was just gonna say, have you seen the SNL skit where Ryan Gosling like believes Santa's real? He's like at a neighborhood party. That's what this issue kind of reminded me of a little bit. Like,
man, they should have gone that. They should have gone that direction.
Yeah.
But I like all of his dialogue where it's time to open my presents. Why it wouldn't take more than 18 hours to unpeel each of my gifts from this list. Perhaps 20 if the rat waffle cheese wheels are individually wrapped. And I was just like very focused on just all the goodies that I get.
What's a rat waffle cheese?
Well, he's from space. It's from space. It's a space delicacy.
Rat waffle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another Larfleeze note. He's multiple billions of years old. So maybe rat waffle was something a billion years ago.
Yeah.
Also, his teeth don't make any horns. Teeth.
I don't know what he is.
No, they're horns because he has horse teeth, but then spike.
Yeah, but some of the spikes are in his mouth.
Well, it's like you know how the narwhal has that one tooth that becomes its tusk? Maybe it's like that.
I'm just saying, like, when you're making an alien creature, like, make it make sense. You know, give it a reason.
Yeah. I like Globulus is pretty funny. He's just very emotive.
I like Globulus.
Yeah, he's the best. Yeah.
He's my favorite.
Great sidekick.
My favorite part.
But I love, I honestly, I didn't really like this issue very much, but I did laugh at. So when he first comes down, he doesn't understand. He's like, well, the presents are here. I must have been robbed.
Yeah, we've been robbed. The presents are gone. And then he's like, the cars are still here. They didn't go to the airport.
Right. And then he does like a Sherlock Holmes detective thing of like, well, but the chimney is also empty. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
he never came at all.
You realize, like, wait a minute. Santa Claus was never actually here.
So then he decides, well, I've got to go get Santa Claus. And he sees him on TV. He has like hellish orange lantern demon deer pulling him around, and he goes to terrorize the town of his
whoa. First we get Larfleeze orange lantern cookies recipe.
I was about to say, okay, I want to talk about the cookies because his last clue is the cookies are still here.
Yeah,
it's a very menacing panel. I was shocked. The cookie recipe is like an actual cookie recipe. I was expecting like,
but that's something that it feels very. No, but it feels super Christmas specially that Jeff Johns would put in a real Christmas recipe.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was very. I thought it was adorable because I was expecting like space ingredients of stuff.
No, legit cookies.
But it's like a legit.
You can make Larfleeze cookies.
Exactly.
I did do that.
Maybe I will.
They're not that good. Oh, I was gonna say don't. I've done this. I did.
Have you really?
I did it today.
Really? No way.
I stopped reading when I got to this page, went downstairs.
Bullshit.
Whipped up a batch of cookies. I also made an ornament and helped Larfleeze get to the North Pole by doing a maze.
Well, I liked the directions say things like preheat your earth oven to 350 degrees.
Yeah. It's fun though. I like that they put it in there. It's cool. It's kind of funny.
I loved it.
It's cute. Yeah.
Also, look at Glomulus's satiated expression there. Look at old boy. Look at old pudgy boy.
Look at Glom.
He kind of reminds Patrick. Glomulus is sort of has the same body type as your dog Arnold.
He does.
He sort of has Arnold's body type.
First of all, I'm laughing because that's so spot on. It's not even funny.
Yeah, he's got the body type of an aged.
He's just round. He's just a circle.
He's a circle.
That's fantastic. The cookies, the milk, the undisturbed soot in the chimney. Why, I'm beginning to suspect Santa Claus never came at all. I love it's actually kind of funny. It's not bad. Anyway, so he chases down Santa.
Also, like how terrifying as well. How terrifying. He's one of the most powerful characters like in the DC universe, I think, at this point in time. And it's like he's after mall Santas because he's just like furious.
Well, he sees Santa at like what I assume would be like the Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah, a Christmas parade or something.
So he goes to the parade to like attack Santa, and then like while attacking him, the beard comes off, and he's like, "Wait a minute, this isn't real. You're not the real Santa." And then he's like, chases some other guy into the mall, and it's like they're returning suits, rented Santa suits. There's like a million fake Santas. Anyway.
Well, so he terrorizes them.
Not bad little one issue premise.
Yeah, but so he terrorizes them, and he finds the first Santa he goes after, his beard comes off, and he goes, "Oh, but you're a decoy." And then he sees another mall Santa.
Yeah.
And then he discovers like a mall full of the costume returns.
Is there no end to like Santa Claus will go to deceive me?
Yeah, he thinks they're all decoys. But I also like how he's at a Santa Claus costume return center.
Yeah,
which is pretty great.
So some little kid, which is with his and or her
father,
can't even tell.
He's with his single dad he's picking up extra shifts as Santa Claus.
At the Santa Claus store.
So that he can get half off, so that his son can get half off on skiing lessons at the resort. That was a Hallmark movie. We just know a Netflix movie.
I was like, where is that weirdly specific reference? At any rate, he's like, "You idiot. Santa's not here. Everyone knows Santa lives at the North Pole." And he's like, "Fucking goddamn it." And
says the child being held by his fake Santa father in the middle of a million fake Santas.
Yeah.
To one of the most powerful creatures in this universe.
I like how he just says, "Which way is that?"
Yeah. Which, did you guys ever see the Peeking the Brain Christmas special when they're going to the North Pole to see Santa? It was one of the best specials ever.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have. I don't remember it though.
It just made me think because Pinky goes, "We're going to the North Pole," which is, and there's an awkward pause, and then Brain goes, "North," and Pinky goes, "Right, north, right, yes."
Well, regardless of which direction it is, you have to solve a maze to get there.
You have to solve a maze.
Yeah, super easy maze, by the way. I solved it so fast.
I'm still working on it. He does go by the Fortress of Solitude, it looks like, which is kind of cool. Also, I like this little image of Glomulus. Looks really cute when he's just seriously pointing.
Oh yeah, he's got his Grinch dog reindeer antler on.
Yeah, he also makes him pull his sled, which is so he's very Grinch dog.
I mean, that's what a Grinch dog does.
And then Hal shows up, total buzzkill. Always.
Yeah, Hal. I know we've talked about this before.
Being all righteous and dickish like he always is.
We've talked about this before. Hal is insufferable. He's insufferable.
Yeah, we have talked about him before.
He also, I think he's been to Korea.
Like we've avoided Hal on almost every comic book we've ever read.
Well,
but we still talk about him.
We talk about him because he's annoying. But he also, I think, went to Korea or Turkey or Brazil or somewhere to get like muscles grafted onto his abs that aren't naturally there because it's I mean, that's not an
called booth
body. Yeah. Those muscles don't exist on people.
I like the construct play here. There's like the polar bear attacking him, and then the Christmas tree rips the polar bear apart, and then he wood chippers the wood Christmas tree. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's classic Green Lantern. Like, I could just end this with a real construct, but instead, why don't we just play games and rock?
Why don't we play games with our constructs for a few minutes and talk it out? Let's talk it out. It's Christmas Day. He has places to be. He doesn't want to fight Larfleeze. He knows he'd lose.
Well, the reason
that's how I felt.
Fighting,
I felt like he was.
He'd lose. He's being careful. He's talking him down off a ledge.
I guess if Larfleeze was actually motivated to defeat Hal, he probably would just destroy him.
Yeah.
I
feel like he would.
I think
so. So anyway, Hal's there really to teach Larfleeze the true meaning of Christmas.
Well, he's there because Larfleeze was melting the northern ice caps.
Well, he's threatening to. He wasn't really doing it.
Yeah, because he can't find Santa, so he was going to melt the ice until he found Santa, and then that's why Hal was there. And then
a more clever interaction would have been if he found the North Pole, but it was all glowing green constructs, and he walked all the way inside to his house, sitting in the middle. A big toy shop. Would have much better interaction. He's like, I'm Santa. And you've been bad, Larfleeze. You've been very bad.
You've been a bad boy. But so I also like how when Hal's like, what's going on? And then Larfleeze tells him, like, I've got this list and nobody brought me gifts. And I just like how Hal's immediate response is, bro, Santa's not real.
Santa's not real.
He's just like,
he goes, every person 6 years and older on this planet knows that. And I was like, hey, wait a minute, my daughter's 7. She doesn't know.
But so then Hal tells him it's not about presents. It's about
Christmas spirit. Yes, I agree with you. That was a young age to pick. I'm like, I feel like kids believe in this, like in Santa until like at least 10.
How old were you? How old were you when you learned Santa wasn't real?
I think second grade, I think I figured it out. But then third grade, my dad confirmed it for me. Like,
how old are you in second grade? That's like 8, right?
Know, like 8. So when I was 9, my dad was like, "Of course he's not real, you idiot."
I don't think my parents ever legitimately told me one way or the other. I just like figured it out.
I had a weird.
I don't remember when. It was like a slow. It wasn't like a dawning realization. It was like a slow process of like, wait a minute, I suspect something, and then like, the next year you're like, I'm gonna pay attention to this one little thing that I noticed, or I don't know.
Well, I had a weird because my dad had been married before, and so we would do like Christmas Eve with his other kids, and then we do Christmas with my mom, and it was always clear, like it was always made clear like who gave presents to whom. So I always had this weird double thing. Well, I had this weird double think of like Santa's real, but also I know that all these presents are coming from specific people.
Right.
And then I think eventually the math cleared up, and I was like, they can't both be real. Santa is not real, kind of thing.
We do a very specific thing in our house where like, if the kids get like a big, like say they get a bike, the bike is from me or the parents, but like Santa always brings like a decent amount of actual toys and then like a stuffed animal or whatever, like that kind of stuff. Like there's always stuff from Santa, but like the big present or whatever, like if I got them a Nintendo or something, like that's from,
well, that's just selfish. That's just so you just want all the.
No, it's kind of more to like spread it out, but also to be like, oh well, first of all, absolutely, Santa giving Santa the credit. Are you kidding?
No, I wouldn't either, Joe. I'm on your. No fucking way.
I think I would do.
You just do enough to maintain the magic, and then the big gifts. You're like,
and the stockings are like for Santa to fill. So anything in the stockings. Is
I would do the same. Like if I had a kid and he said something like, "Oh, Santa brought me a PlayStation 12," I'd be like, "Bro, that was $700 fucking dollars."
That was not Santa Claus.
Santa wasn't involved. He brought you the cookies in the stocking.
Yeah,
I did the PlayStation. All right. But so Hal explains to Larfleeze that Christmas is not about the presents.
It's about giving.
It's about a Christmas spirit. And so Larfleeze immediately goes, how do I attain the Christmas spirit? He's like, how do I make it mine? And so they go back to his junk heap, and Hal kind of convinces, I mean, it ends right here, but like he just kind of basically tells Larfleeze, why don't you take all your junk and gift it to kids in need? I don't know why kids would want Larfleeze's junk, but that's what
I was like, it is odd that it's junk, but inside each piece of junk is a toy that's like clean and nice to give to a kid.
I mean, not all of his stuff is junk. He just wants everything, right? Like,
yeah.
It's wherever he gets stuff from.
I was a little triggered because given Hal's history with making ghosts of a city real, his making a little girl, like life little girl with
that wasn't him. It was Parallax.
weird
How
weird,
dare you?
Weird choice, Hal.
Also, do you guys all have your Larfleeze Christmas
Weird
ornament cut out and hanging on your Christmas trees?
Yeah, of course we've all got that.
Honestly, like if I had the issue, I think I would have, yeah. But then I was like, the comic papers so kind of thin. You'd have to
reinforce. You gotta reinforce it.
You gotta reinforce it.
Yeah. No. Anyway, I just thought, given
how laminate it, you gotta crease the edges perfectly.
But given
he could have made just an adorable snowman or
there you
anything
go.
else,
or a Santa Claus elf.
or a claw, or just a claw to pick up the toy.
There you go.
Show it.
Yeah,
rather than the little girl.
Yeah.
Also, that T-Rex looks very happy it's being touched. That T-Rex toy looks ecstatic that it's being touched. Look at
toy.
It. Look at the joy.
By the way, there's a flash shirt on his floor earlier. There's a flash shirt in his junk pile. There's a little flash toy. Where is it? Oh, there's a flash toy at the very, very end, the last panel, under his Christmas tree.
Right. So they give all these toys to the kids, and then they have another kind of last minute debate.
How many of those kids open up boxes and were like, "This is just a bunch of junk."
Just rotting
this isn't
flesh.
This isn't a present.
Well,
it's all that's left at Larfleeze's place is a toilet leaning against what looks like a broken water heater. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and cookies. The cookies are still there,
and some scraps of cloth. No, not in his house, like outside his house in the snow.
The ending to this is so bizarre. It's so bizarre.
Oh, it's tragic. Well, so before we get to the ending,
so bizarre.
Yeah.
So when Hal and Larfleeze are talking, Hal, is looking through the list and he goes, why do you need a hovercraft? You can fly. And then he just says they drive on land and sea.
Yes.
And sea.
Best bit in the entire story.
He does it while snatching the Christmas list out of his hand. He's like, they drive on land and sea.
But so Hal is basically telling him, Larfleeze, why don't you look at that list and just ask, do you really need anything? And then Larfleeze is at home alone, and he looks at the list, and the last thing on his list is my family.
My family.
Which is sort of tragic.
What does that mean?
But so I looked at his background. So apparently part of his backstory
didn't he murder them?
No, well,
he was stolen. He was stolen.
He was enslaved by another alien race and forced to reproduce and have hundreds of children.
Oh,
because they then farmed out into soldiers or something. It's messed up. Yeah, so he is
Is he a billion years old because of the orange lantern ring, or is he
a billion
years old because
unclear?
The species...
It's kind of so.
I don't think his species lives that long. I think he's just old because he's got the lantern in him.
I didn't know if they were breeding his species specifically because they.
That might be it. I mean, I don't know.
It's
I was
unclear
because he had that energy,
but it's not confirmed. Some sources say he comes from an alien species with an incredibly long lifespan. Others say it's maybe that times the lantern. It's unclear.
That's what I always thought it was.
Yeah.
That times the lantern.
Times the lantern.
Yeah, but that kind of that tragic ending of the family reveal is why I Wikipedia'd his backstory.
That's me too.
What is that about? Yeah.
Well, because I was very into the Blackest Night stuff. I was reading all the Green Lantern books back then, all the tie-ins, and I don't remember his family being a big part of his backstory that they revealed. I just thought I'd miss a major story point when it was my family. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
and he's just cradled up. He's just cradled up against a pillow at the end. It's really kind of tragic.
It's sort of tragic. Let me see. Okay, here's the part about his family. So Larfleeze was forced to mate with a female prisoner named Brokia, and they had many children. But the children were sent off to distant worlds for slavery.
What's many? I wonder. I bet that issue is thousands and thousands of children were spawned, or whatever. I bet it goes in, and the Wikipedia is just many.
But his backstory. His backstory is that he was enslaved, forced to mate with another slave, and all his kids were sent off.
That's
as
so
slaves. It's pretty horrifying. That's tragic.
You know what? I'm on his side now. Give him whatever he wants.
Give him that hovercraft. Just give him that hovercraft.
Give him whatever he wants. Give him the fucking hovercraft.
Hal,
they drive on land and sea.
That is interesting though, because I think so. I also did kind of not so much of a deep dive into Larfleeze, but just like the rings, and I guess the indigo lanterns, their ring forces their emotion on that person. Every other ring seeks out a person with that emotion that's already powerful in them, and he's kind of a blend of both, where you need to have an amount of greed and avarice for the ring to attract it to you. But I guess that makes sense that he was had everything taken from him, so that he's just very possessive. He's just a possessive.
Yeah, I think it makes complete
character
sense.
now. I don't know.
Well, I think especially the fact that he was
way to make this silly character have lair.
And I think the fact that he was a slave, like he was property, then makes him want to own property. You know, it's like a over correction.
I wonder where that was revealed. I don't know.
I could do a deeper dive, but I'm
not
don't
sure.
Have to.
I fell off. Eventually, I stopped reading. Like there was just so much Green Lantern out there. After
Blackest Night
and everything. Like you know,
how many colors? So there's green
for a while, but like not indefinitely. You know,
but there's green, yellow, red, indigo, purple,
violet. Yeah.
Is that it? Oh, and black, I guess.
Well, there's black and there's white. There's Roy G. Biv, right? So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Yeah. Okay. So it's all the Roy G. Biv.
Yeah. Rage, greed,
and of course, Kyle's the best one of them all. You know.
Also, it was interesting too because the Green Lantern's in the middle, and he has like influence over all the other rings. All the ways the rings interacted with each other.
The green is really cool. One ring to rule them all.
Exactly.
And I think the indigo rings counteract the orange ring, or there's like two of the colors that cancel out the orange ring.
Doesn't the blue one add like power to them? Like if I'm a Green Lantern or a Yellow Lantern and I'm fighting with a Blue Lantern with them. Like, doesn't it like add to my power?
I think so.
Wait, if you're a Green Lantern and you're with a Blue Lantern,
add power to the other lanterns.
So the Blue Lantern's powers are more like Green Lanterns. They make more powerful.
Yeah.
Red Lanterns, I think they make weaker. And then with the Orange Lantern, I think they like kind of remove the battery's influence, so it's more.
Yeah, the Orange Lantern can drain the energy of other rings, except for blue. I think they can't do blue for whatever.
So blue doesn't have like good offensive powers, but it has like really good support
defensive powers.
Defensive type powers. I guess.
I wouldn't mind. This has been an interesting look into this era of Green Lantern. I like a little tip of the finger into the water kind of thing. But
isn't the Red Lantern?
I wouldn't mind going into some Green Lantern next year or the year.
I would definitely be up for it.
Yeah.
But isn't the Red Lantern's power just that they vomit fire?
No, that's just the way their energy is constructed or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I think
their mouths are like bleeding. It's like blood energy. It's like energy, but it's blood.
Oh, but so they can still make shapes.
Yeah, they make shit. It's just
they can make shit
made from like it comes out of their mouths and it's weird. Instead of like putting their fist forward, it's like it shoots out of their mouths and forms shit.
Well, the big thing with the Red Lanterns too is that because it's rage, most of them are like rage zombies, like 28 days later. But then you have the few in 28 years later that are like Hal Jordan when he was a Red Lantern, he could barf up like planes and constructs. Where most Red Lanterns just like barf like the pure
like
energy
fire acid
of rage. Yeah.
Like Atrocitus.
Atrocitus can like make constructs and stuff like that, but most of them just like it's just pure rage. I'd be a Red Lantern for sure. What lantern would you guys be?
Well, is that a question of which we want to be or which we would probably be?
Which would you probably be?
Gosh, I don't.
Well, we all know what that would be. I mean, he picked this issue for a reason.
I'm not that greedy, though. I feel like I'd be more yellow. I'm more fear-based. I think I'd be yellow. I'm more fear-based.
Yeah, but that's
it's not fear.
It's not. I'm afraid of everything, so I'm a Yellow Lantern.
Oh, well, what's afraid of everything? I'm that color. Whatever color's afraid of everything, I'm that one. Whichever one that is.
You know what, Al? You would be a red lantern.
I think that's the red lantern. Yeah, we'd both be red lanterns, I think.
Your rage.
It's our defense mechanism against the fear is rage.
So we would just
Joe would be Joe, you'd be like blue. You'd be like one of the classic ones.
You'd be blue. You don't have offensive powers.
Blue or indigo.
What's indigo? I forget what indigo is.
Compassion.
Oh, compassion. Oh, that doesn't sound like me at all.
You're definitely not. You don't have the tits to be violet.
No,
sure.
That's what I was gonna say. I would definitely be violet.
You don't have
that suit would fit me so well. I don't know. I think
so
honestly,
I would choose.
Patty, I'd probably be blue or green, or actually, I'd probably be yellow or green. I do have the ability to instill great fear in people.
Well, either works for red lanterns, so it works out. I think. I don't think green and red do anything to each other. Well, red, maybe one of them lowers the percentage of the other ring just by being around.
I think that's the orange.
Remember which?
Well, that's orange. Orange drains energy.
That's orange.
From rings
okay.
Blue, yeah.
So red.
This has been a really
green,
fun tangent, by the way. I'm really enjoying
it. Three people who don't really know anything about the lantern colors, just talking about what they do. Yeah.
Red and green can be around each other.
Patty, what would you be?
Yeah. Well, I would be a red lantern. I would love to be a violet.
I feel like my rage, although I don't show it to you guys very often, is high. But I don't think I'd be a red. I don't think I'd be a red lantern. Though.
I think that's why you wouldn't. Well, I think that's love. But that's why you wouldn't be a red lantern, because you can control your rage, and me and
that's true.
So that's why
rage.
It's
controllable rage.
Okay, let's come back to this.
I'll go with blue. Patty's right. I'll be blue. You be red.
Okay. Why don't we come back to this after we read Blackest Night and maybe learn more?
No,
we'll
revisit
this.
Well, we'll revisit.
We got wrong.
Did you guys read the adorable little cartoon at the end? I know Al didn't, because he doesn't like.
I did not.
He doesn't like fun and whimsy.
I flipped forward to see that it was only three pages, and I still didn't read it.
It wasn't even 3 pages. It was two page spread. That's what they called it.
No thanks. No thanks.
Wow.
Do we want to talk about it?
You would have learned a lot about what all those colors do in that 1-2 page spread.
Oh well, that'll be for another time.
Also, right, what's his name? Gosh darn it. He does good art. Anyway, the spread at the end. No, not Brett Booth. The spread at the end is really good. I liked it. For those of you who can see that.
Oh, I don't. Guy is such a look at that shit-eating grin on Guy's face. I hate
but he's nailing it. He's that guy, John. I like the constructs. What is his name? Right, Rios?
I don't know. Between Guy and Hal, the Green Lantern.
He was drawing everything DC for a while. And now I can't remember his name. I feel like horrible. I feel bad for that.
It'll come back. All right, let's move on.
Ivan Reis. Anyway, the Christmas is just issue of all time.
Again, just saying that like the genre shifted, just like your favorite one shots. I love this JLA run. Morrison was pretty good. We're in the Joe Kelly. We're in the Joe Kelly run.
Yeah.
This issue is a one shot. It's Batman and Wonder Woman resolving their feelings for each other that has started in the Obsidian Age, which I think we should cover that. I think I'm going to.
I love that.
It's a good storyline. It's a lot of fun. Joey Kelly did a great job. But like they're in a life or death situation. They kiss each other in an issue of the Obsidian Age, and I binged it later, so I didn't really feel this. But if you were a current reader, it's 16 issues of them flirting, like will they, won't they, until we get to this
it's issue. A lot.
So like a year and a half of someone's life is waiting for Batman and Wonder Woman to like figure this shit out. So this issue is about Bruce and Diana working out whether or not they want to proceed with a romantic relationship.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's one of those dumb things where people think those like, what about Superman and Wonder Woman? What about Batman and Wonder Woman? What about Batman and Superman? What, and you're just like, like we got to see it happen in one of the runs for 5 minutes. Like where like why they don't or ever do it or whatever. I thought it was
and
cool.
Also, I think this was also kind of this issue came out around when JLA was popular, and JLA also kind of
JLA really went hard at the Bruce.
Yeah, with the Bruce. So it kind of mirrored that a little bit. So this for me, this
or not JLA.
Really
I think it was Unlimited. Maybe it was Unlimited.
Maybe Justice League Unlimited. Yeah, one of them.
I don't know which of them. Yeah.
Okay, but it was Unlimited, I think.
So this issue, this is Justice League of America issue 90. We mentioned Joe Kelly, actually not friend of the podcast. We haven't done Justice League Elite.
Yeah, no.
We have not done Justice League Elite.
It's on our list.
We haven't.
It's on our list for a long time.
Okay. Right, but it was Joe Kelly and art by Chris Cross.
Yeah, he's friend of the pod.
I want to talk about this because we have
friend of the pod.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about it because we've got Yacht Rock legend Christopher Cross. 90s child rap group Chris Cross.
Chris Cross, yeah.
And then we also have comic book artist Chris Cross.
Yes.
Now, a lot of Christopher Crosses. A lot of Chris Crosses.
Does comic book artist Chris Cross wear his pants backwards? That's the question.
I'm not sure. Chris Cross, by the way, one word. Artist Chris Cross, one word. Chris Cross.
Chris Cross.
No space.
Yeah. No space. Chris Cross.
Chris
Cross. It's not Chris Cross. It's Chris Cross.
It's Chris Cross. One thing I want to say about Chris Cross's art is the first page of this Wonder Woman. God help me.
I mean,
Jesus Christ! Look at those biceps. Oh my God.
I was gonna say he draws Wonder Woman well. He draws Batman. Very flamboyantly. He's got a lot of. Not all of them, but he's got a lot of.
I was going to bring this.
He's got a lot of like standing. Yeah, that one. He's got a lot of like standing still, cross poses where his legs. He's very sassy Batman in this.
The panel I just showed it. He's just doing this.
He's literally like, come on.
Yeah, he's sassy. He's a sassy Batman.
Yeah, he's cracking me up in this a little bit.
Wonder Woman is a freight truck brick house.
I don't
know what she is. Solid. She looks incredible.
I don't know. Actually, I was gonna say she looks like. I mean, that first image is great because she's got muscle tone, but like, she just looks really soft and.
What is that early like 2000s?
Yeah, that's true. It's early 2000s, but it's one of those like I was like, I wish she looked a little more toned. Yeah. She looks big. She's got size factor there.
She's definitely large. She is large. But
Barda vibes.
Yeah, she's got some big Barda vibe. She's got almost like a little too big for Wonder Woman. I'm like, that's a little beyond.
Yeah, I think she's the right. I think she's the right size. I think it works out. I think it works out just.
I feel like if Scott Free was in this issue, it'd be like Barda. Wait, Barda. Wait.
Barda? I think it works out just fine. So, this is also the era of Batman where he has like the skeleton cape that has like hard shape to it.
Yeah.
It has the little
the
vampire
little shoulders. Yeah, when was that? Late 90s.
It was like
Tower
like it was
Babel.
The late 90s.
JLA,
late 90s,
Tower
early
Babel
2000s.
thing, right?
Yeah, because this.
It was late 90s. It was Shadow of the Bat. It was like when he came back after his back broken ordeal.
This issue is
after Azrael. Is when he had the little points.
Yeah, so probably like late 90s to 2000.
I mean, I feel like some other artists drew points on there, but it wasn't like hard. It was like, I just draw his cape like this. Like, and then eventually it became like, this is a part of his costume.
Yeah, he's just got the hard spikes. Okay, but so it starts with them fighting like an arachno robot gang.
Yeah. I mean, it's a whatever thing. They're just having a fight.
It's just it's a meet cute type thing. Like,
the joke was like, the joke is like Wonder Woman's there helping him, and Bruce is like, "Thanks for your help," and she's like, "Help? You didn't need my help for this. Why the fuck am I here?" And he's like, "Well, we never talk unless we're fighting."
Yeah,
kind of thing. He's like, "I can't get you." Like,
well, this is classic. Will they won't? Yeah, this is classic. Will
yeah, so he's like, I've noticed that we're both always too busy to have this conversation, so I wanted you here to talk to you about it. Kind of thing. But they don't get to have their conversation because they get interrupted.
I thought it was very interesting that Bruce was the one that wanted to talk about it, and she is the one avoiding the conversation. I thought it was.
Well, I don't want to.
Not what I expected.
Known to not, face a confrontation head on. you know.
Well, I also
Neither is she though.
I don't want to
feel like
spoil
he
the
isn't,
end,
you know.
but I also feel like Bruce is a little bit more of like, well, let's just do this, and she's the one who's kind of let's not.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah, for sure. There's like a little element of like, well, they both do say we shouldn't at the same time, but like it also feels like
it feels like Bruce is always looking to the side, like, well, but shouldn't we? You know, and then she says no. And he's like, okay, no, you're right. Yeah,
we should. What'd you see in there, by the way? Never mind. I don't want to know.
I feel like if she'd come out of the machine and just said, let's fuck, he would have said, like, sure.
Okay,
let's do that. Yeah.
He would have been, no, he wouldn't. It's Batman. He would have been like, first let me go in the dream machine. Probably, then we'll compare dreams for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's what well, I guess if she said no, then it would kind of feel coercive. Be like, well, let me go in the dream machine and then come out. Yeah. And be like, I really want to be in a relationship with you. And she's like, I already said no. You know.
Okay. So. But one thing about the first scene that I want to highlight, which is pretty badass, is as they're talking and doing their banter, Wonder Woman is just kind of holding her lasso, and then the scene shifts, and she's holding up an entire yacht.
Yeah.
Like in midair. She's just hoisting it up with her lasso.
She's very nonchalantly holding the lasso, I think is the key. Yeah. And then the next scene is the boats hanging off the bridge, and people are falling into the water. I'm about people being bad guys, of course. She would never let people fall into the water.
Right. So then we're back at the Watchtower, and we get some future Justice League Elite members.
Again, this is post-Obsidian Age. That's when they found Manitou Raven, right?
Yeah, he came over from the past, and that's Dawn. And then, so the woman that Wonder Woman's talking to is Faith, and she was brought in during.
Forget who that
I know
she's Rick Jones, right? Isn't she just a Rick Jones?
No, I kind of enjoyed her character because she's a very powerful telekinetic. So she was on Batman's like reserve Justice League team.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Introduced. She was introduced in the Obsidian Age, and it was like basically she was called the Fat Lady because basically her telekinesis is so powerful that like if she enters the fight, like it's like when the Fat Lady sings, like everything's over. So I thought she was kind of an interesting character that was in about 30 issues of this JLA run, and I don't think she was ever used ever.
There was a lot of peak idea work within this JLA run that could have spawned entire series of JLA comics, and they kind of like never went with it. There was a lot of really good stuff in here.
Well, also the early 2000s coincides with Justice League Unlimited, and I think it does kind of all the DC at the time. I think
it was
peak
kind
Justice
of
League
saying,
era. Let's expand the roster. Sure. Let's.
The comic was, or the cartoon was crazy. The comic had like spin-offs. Like it was huge.
And then it's sort of Then that time kind of passed, and then it was just back to Hal and Barry, and we're just all the original.
Boring old Hal came back to life and ruined everything.
Everything.
Then what they have to do? Bring Barry back to life. Ruined everything.
Sorry, guys. Time out. Apropos of nothing, I just got a text from Mona saying, "Have you ever been to Magic City in Atlanta?"
Magic City. What is that?
It's a famous black strip club.
And you were like, "Of course I have."
Like, yeah.
Anyway, I just laughed because just seeing that, I was like, I don't know what conversation she's having with her friends.
He's like,
anyway,
ask him this. See what he says. See what his response is. If he takes too long to answer, he's mad.
Yeah. If he answers with "What is Magic City?" don't believe him. He'll know.
Yeah.
He'll know. Watch his podcast.
Yeah. Okay. So we're right. The JLA, whatever. Okay.
And also, that's Damage, right?
No, that's Captain Disaster or Major Disaster.
Yeah.
He can control. He's like Scarlet Witch, but only with natural disasters.
Was he in Justice League Elite, or am I confusing him?
He was.
He is. He was.
Some of them were like in the Justice League, and then Justice League Elite was formed off of like these like random.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's just his hair looks the same as. Not Manchester Black, but what was the guy?
He was in Justice League Elite though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Oh, he was. Okay.
No, yeah. Like a lot of them started in JLA, and then they made Justice League Elite.
Well, I know Manatee Raven or whatever his name was definitely Justice League Elite. He's not. It's not.
So him and Faith are going to fuck in the monitor room, right?
Who? What now?
Yes, probably.
Oh, him and Faith. Yes, they're going to spend some time. Exactly.
They're just going to hang out.
Probably.
Anyway, next panel of Batman, like Wonder Woman thinking about Batman in battle, is like him swinging through the air.
Yeah.
And his legs are just in a hilarious position. I don't know.
But this is going back to Patrick's point about when they had that kiss in the Obsidian Age. Also a nice upskirt shot of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Right, I mean, crisscross.
Also been though, like it wasn't
crisscross. Come on, crisscross. We can't do that.
Story-wise, as a fan of like binging this, even it wasn't just the kiss. It was like flirtation to the point where other Justice League members were talking about. Like this was a very much like
they're fucking, right?
Ross and Rachel, like other people are talking about it. Like for it to be 6, I didn't realize it was 16 issues. That's for fucking ever.
It's a long time.
Look, it sells. I mean,
it was also like a little bit before that. I mean, like honestly, it was like early on.
Probably,
kind of like, I think it was
sure
just
the kiss
sort of
wasn't
there.
Nowhere. It was.
You know what? It was the same way they played it out in Justice League / Justice League Unlimited, where like they just kind of respected each other. Like every time they were in the battlefield and they kind of like interacted for 2 seconds, they'd be like, "Huh," and then they'd move on, like kind of and keep fighting. It was very similar to that.
But look, the will they won't they thing moves units. That's always like Ross and Rachel, the cheers.
And that's why they did the good, good decision not to spoil the ending, but they don't get together, and that's when it ruins it. It ruins it as soon as they get together. That's why.
And they didn't do it, and I'm glad.
Well, well, never mind. I'll wait till the end because I do have a point about the end that I want to bring up that we'll talk about when we get there.
So Diana decides to beat the shit out of some robots, I guess, kind of Danger Room style, and it's not enough. Or she doesn't,
well,
clear
because
her
it's
mind
sexual energy. It's sexual energy that she needs to find a vector for.
Yeah, and she's like, this isn't enough.
And
I don't know where I stand still. And she's like, fuck it.
So then we go to the next page, and John has his hands creepily around her shoulder.
Okay. Like villain, like he's drawn like a villain, and also the room is a giant brain.
Very
the room is a giant brain, and he is hovering behind her with his hands on her shoulders, saying, "Get inside my giant brain machine. Let's just
get into my brain machine. Get into my weird matrixy plugs in the arms with like little tentacles coming out of it machine."
Oh, yeah, he's terrifying in this.
So she gets in a matrix pod.
Yeah. So he has like a machine that doesn't show her the future, but like I guess
it allows her to be conscious in her dreams and like move through her subconscious and kind of like play out scenarios, kind of like a dream would.
So you're right. Okay. So it's like her brain being able to rationalize her fears and
run through scenarios of like, well, what if I went bad, or what if he went good, or what if we grew old together and I'm still immortal and he dies, or what if, and it's just like going through all these like thoughts.
It's how we train AI models. She's just running a bunch of simulations to get to the optimal outcome. Yeah.
I just think the little plugs are disgusting. And
so
the
plugs have shit like organic shit coming out of them.
Like that's a zoom in on her like wrist, so that's very small, but it's also super creepy.
It's
like,
a little.
What is that?
It was part of Jean.
It's a little parasite.
Yeah. Do you think his fingers are on those buttons? But then they're just going into the machine.
Gross.
Is it Martian technology that he's just like, I made this machine, but really it's just him going through the machine, like, so he can touch them in their liquid baths. John's like, it shows you your dreams. It's just him using his powers.
Bruce is not the one. John, think about John.
I think about John. I'll just be here to monitor you and to feel your body.
Well, it'd be great if in all the scenarios Bruce just says, John's a great guy. Maybe he's I
didn't really come out feeling one way or the other towards you, Diana, but John, me and John, I think have a chance.
Hey, look, John has 4 arms.
I mean, or as many as he wants,
or more as many as he wants. Yeah.
I never understood that. Like, does John have like? I mean, I know he can shapeshift, but like, do you just add mass to your body at will? Like, I don't understand how that works.
Well, I think he can. Well, you can't add mass. You can't. Isn't that a law of thermodynamics? You can't.
I mean, he has 2 full-sized arms sticking out of his.
I mean,
you can make yourself more dense, but I don't think you can add. I think he's just manipulating existing mass, right?
He can manipulate his density, right? Because he can go from intangible.
Oh yeah, because he can phase.
You can go through phase. Yeah.
God,
I don't know how it fits
ridiculously powerful. It's
honestly
insane.
We don't know.
And he never uses it. Though. He's one of those though that, like, if you actually think about it, if he used all his powers like he should, he would rule the universe. Mm-hmm. He's stronger than Superman or anybody.
Then you light a match and it's all over.
Well, yeah, if it's fire, fire. Yeah, he didn't like.
I like the dynamic that, like, I like it when a small amount of fire is like a weakness to him. Like for him to have all that power within like such a obvious, easy weakness that anyone with a store lighter can fend him off is kind of an interesting dynamic.
Kind of cool, yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Just don't lose that lighter.
Just don't lose that
lighter.
You're
screwed. Lots and lots of
you're fucked. You're dead, bro.
Fucking eat you.
He's gonna murder you, rip you in half, and eat your guts. If you
put you in a genjutsu for eternity.
All right, so Diana's Dream Worlds. Honestly, I like the very first one.
Oh, look at that little pony!
By a mile.
I know it's so
the little pony pulling his wheelchair chariot is the best part about it, Al.
That horse is like it's like a dachshund pony.
It's like a little
a little wiener dog pony.
It is like a little Sebastian. It's a little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian.
Anyway, they're having a conversation. I just love like the fact that he's like living on Paradise Island to extend his life.
Like 50-50 maybe? Yeah, it doesn't sound like he lives there full time.
But I mean, I get like there's very strong like end of the Return of the King vibes here. You know, like he's just like they've been waiting to take me to the Grey Haven for a long time, and the boat's waiting. You know, like I'm overdue for the underworld. Like we've been pushing this off for a very long time. Anyway, I love this one. This is like one of my favorite ones. I'm like, this is the best one. I
do like Bruce's comment of whatever you do, just don't fuck Superman. And then he goes, "Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do what you want."
But I'm joking.
I did say that though.
I'm joking.
Don't do that. Yeah. This is another great panel. Look at that little horse. Look at him with his head down.
I know, it's a little cute horse. I mean, honestly, I like Diana seems genuinely upset. Like he's like, it's time. I'm old as fuck. Like, you know, we talked about this before we even started down this road. Like all this, like there's parts of this one that I'm like, I love this one. You know, like I don't know.
But can we? All right. One thing I want to talk about this specific scenario. There is a pandemic in this country of rich old men being preyed upon by younger women to steal their money when they die. And this. You know, and you all are talking about like, oh, it's beautiful and they love each other. She is counting down until he dies and she gets his bill.
Al, he's living on her Paradise Island, not the other way around.
Yeah, but Joe, when you think about it, Paradise Island doesn't have much natural resources of value. So Themyscira's coffers are.
I'd say what you're talking about.
You know.
They need a rich billionaire to keep living way past his years to keep making more billions.
They need sort of Paradise Island needs its own Jeffrey Epstein.
By the way, I was laughing. This is apropos of nothing to this. Well, that's not true. Not nothing. But like in the other issue, the introduction was for Green Lantern and Green Arrow for some reason. I don't know why. It was before the Larfleeze stuff. And then mentioned that Oliver Queen was a billionaire. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder when they changed him from like millionaire to billionaire. Like at what point they're like, the millionaire is not rich enough. Let's make him really, really rich and like made a billionaire. When do you think Bruce Wayne will stop being a billionaire in comic books and they'll just jump right to trillionaire to like, to like accentuate his wealth? Soon, I would say, right?
I mean, within our lifetimes.
Soon they're going to be like, he's obviously one of the first trillionaires.
I mean,
I would say within the next 10 years.
Yeah. I bet in the next 10 years, we'll have a comic book where they're like, trillionaire, Bruce Wayne, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like a throwaway line.
Yeah.
Like, and you're like,
trillionaire. Really? Trillionaire is part of the common vernacular. I did like, so the end of this little vignette. So what we're going to experience is
Sklitch.
Go through not that, no.
It means Sklitch.
That means Martian Manhunter's finished with this stream.
Ooh, oh no! Oh no, Joe! I don't like that at all.
So Bruce is coming off far too well here.
He's like, this isn't working for me. They're happy? Glitch. What were you going to say, Patty?
No, just the one more day thing. He's like, he's basically saying, like, I'm going to die. Like, they're about to take me to death. And I just want one more day with you. And she says, of course, every day of my life is yours.
Yeah.
Very sweet. Very sweet.
Yeah, no, they're like, again, they're a very adorable couple in this. This is what in your brain you would want to have happened if they ever did it.
If they did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my favorite one, but there's two images in this issue that like have stuck with me for
which is a joke.
Batwoman. You mean Batwoman, Wonder Woman?
Yes, it's the next page. Yes. Next page when she's Batwoman.
I want every inch of that. Yeah,
so amazing, and she rips the guy's arm off with her lasso. Look at her. Oh man,
she looks incredible.
Obsessed. I was obsessed with this. I kind of wanted this. Like,
it's so funny. I literally look at this one. That throwaway costume.
Really? Really? I think it was
cool. It's cool, but like I'm like, all right, moving on.
I do like how Batman's costume is the same.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be?
Well, I don't know. It's an alternate. You spice it up.
This is her adapting to his world. So like,
her
bat costume has the twirls of the lasso all over it to spell the bat out.
Well, it'd be funny if they did his costume in her style, so he's just wearing like a crop top.
That would be fun.
He does that later. He does that later.
Yeah, no, I just like the lasso's yellow, and the Batman symbol used to be, yellow is part of his color scheme, and I just this always stuck with me. Her ripping the guy's arm off with her lasso.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. He's like a bit extreme. A touch extreme, wasn't it? She's like, no. And he's like, I didn't think so. Let's wrap this up, Batwoman. It's just immediately. Yeah, I agree.
I don't
want you to rip my arm off because you couldn't
hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
And then they go to a dinner, and it's like fancy billionaires with the Greek god pantheon, I guess, which. Not my favorite part. Not my favorite part of it.
I think that's like her and his world, him and her.
No, they're two different. They're not the same.
They're two different dinners.
Oh, they're two different dinners.
Yeah. It's like this is their and like he's like laughing with. Well, I feel like Bruce would never laugh with these assholes though. He'd be like,
no,
God, this is the worst.
I do like how in the Gotham version, I think the old guy, I think like Thomas Wayne is telling a story about someone pissing in the middle of the men's room.
Yeah, is that what I'm getting from that? Like, it's like, are they like a lot? He said mother made dinner.
Yeah, his parents are alive.
His parents?
Yeah, those are his parents, I think.
I don't understand. He's Batman. So they get together and his parents are alive again?
Yeah, I think they're retroactively alive again.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Okay, well.
I guess it's a dream world, so whatever.
I didn't pick up on that at all.
This is I didn't understand.
Well, I want to go back to that. So it's actually Martha Wayne saying, I understand that there's a language barrier, but in the middle of the men's room. And then Thomas says, equal rights to the extreme. You must have been mortified, dear, which implies she was in the men's room watching this happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's
going on. Martha Wayne. She has the same. It's Martha Wayne. How do you?
No, I feel
Martha,
like
how do you know that name?
I feel like he has told the story and she's repeating what he said.
Yeah,
but he says you must have been mortified, dear.
I feel like Diana's responding.
Diana answers and says, "No, not until now."
Not directly to his directly to his question to the mother.
Oh no, never mind. That's not Thomas and Martha because Alfred says new money, dear. They don't understand.
Yes.
So
okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Why does Bruce say mother made dinner and she'll be devastated if it gets cold?
Unless he's being sassy and he's like that Queen Alfred made dinner and mother is angry if we are late.
I do actually. I like that version where he refers to Alfred as mother.
I love that the best.
That is the best. Alfred is the mother of their little drag troupe.
Yes, of course.
And then we get another parallel version of kind of the Greek gods. And
Bruce is like, "Why is this thing on my plate if I'm not supposed to eat it?" And they're like, "That's a ambassador from Hades." And he's like, he's confused, and they're laughing at him. Like, I think that makes complete sense. Why would?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, here's where I get confused. So then Wonder Woman is woken up by Batman. And first of all, back to our little John joke. The first thing Batman did when he showed up was like, John, you can go. You can go.
Yeah.
But secondly, is this a dream? Is this what's
No,
happening?
I think this is part of the dream, right?
Yeah, that one's part of the dream. That's what makes it weird later when she wakes up to kind of like fuck with you for a second. Because he says almost the exact same thing. He's like, I told him to go. I told him I'd let him know if there's problems or something.
When she wakes up at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think this is part of the dreams. And then we get another dream of them on horseback. I mean, it's just lots of other weird.
It's like them fighting together, them being like.
Yeah, so the
Joker brutalizes fucking Batman. I mean, he's stabbed. It looks like he's stabbed mirror fragments into Batman's chest.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Also, the fact that Joker could shoot a pistol and Wonder Woman and hit her in the face with acid before she ripped his head off is unbelievably fake. But other than that, I love when she smashes.
Okay, yes, second most most. Oh my god!
Drags it into the ground. It is
look at the aftermath where you can see the destroyed wall. It's leading to his body.
Man, if that was animated, like, so if you could see that, it would be so good. Like, that is so fucking great.
Even for like early 2000 art, it's she gets hit in the face with the acid flower. It cuts to Bruce. He's also been hit with the acid. He's totally disfigured, and he just says, "Sorry, so sorry, love." And then you can see the acid didn't do anything to her. And then the way she grabs
one of her eyes
head,
is a little like tarnished,
like
not even.
And it's you can see they do the blur effect, so like you can see how fast she's grabbing his head. But the aftermath, Al's point when she's like just like huddled up, the amount of concrete she ripped off the wall with his head is
it's insane.
It's insane.
At any rate, that's one of her obviously largest fears, is that he would die in some horrific way from one of his villains, and that she would snap and
become a murderer.
And then the last scene,
even with him laying there going, don't let him push you, don't cross the line, and she's like, I cannot hear him. Drums of Ares pound my skull. It's fucking great. I love it.
But they always cross the line. It always happens.
Anyway, the next one is, I guess they.
So can she not have children? Is that a lore?
I've never really understood it, and I think
it's because she's canonically made from clay.
There was a.
I thought they retconned that, and she's not made of clay.
Yeah. Well, that was New 52, so I don't know what they do now. I don't know what the.
Oh, this was pre-new. Oh yeah, maybe she was still made out of clay. This one. Can't she make a clay baby?
Still made out of clay at this point.
Just make a clay baby.
Back when it was like Infinite Crisis times, there was a storyline about her like having to give up her immortality in order to have children. Like she was giving it up for Trevor. It was like a weird, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, apparently in this vignette, for them to have kids, she had to pass them for a trial by the guy.
One thing I liked is Bruce's line, Alfred would give his leg to hear a child laughing in the manor. And bro, all you do is kidnap orphans and bring them to the manor.
He's standing though.
Well,
little crossed legs coming out behind.
But I like how his line is like, "Oh, Alfred would love kids in the manor," and it's like all you do is every year you kidnap a new 10-year-old.
Alfred would give his leg to hear a child laughing in the manor, to change a diaper, and he's like, and she goes, "I want to see you change a diaper."
Yeah. That is. Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I'd love to have a son. Alfred could be such a good father to him while I continue to be Batman."
Yeah.
Till I can train him into a soldier.
Oh, it's so good.
It'd be great if he still referred to Alfred as mother in this universe. Mother. He just said mother. Mother would love another child.
Mother would love a child running around the mansion.
But this is another one that ends pretty sweetly with him.
Yeah, I mean, like, and it's like you pulled me into the light, and like, look what we've done for Gotham. The whole world is our children. Like, I kind of like the whole thing's pretty cool in this one.
So this is the point I wanted to make. So she wakes up again this time with Bruce, and we're led to believe it's real.
Yeah.
Do you believe that this is also a dream? And to this day, she's trapped in an inception spiral.
Like a Jacob's Ladder situation?
Yes. Like this is a Jacob's Ladder where she's just, to this day, canonically, still in this machine, reliving different fantasies over and over.
I mean, it could be. But you'll never know.
I mean, it ends with this creepy brain. It ends with this creepy brain staring.
Okay, well, okay, yes. So that's back to the original one, because Bruce was like, what was it like? They agree that they don't want to move forward with a relationship. And he said, what was it like? And she said, it was terrible. But then it repeats the vignette from the first vignette saying, can I have one more day? Every one of I have left my life is yours. So did Bruce hear that, or did he not hear that?
No, I don't think he heard it. I think that's just like the machine is playing.
That's the machine.
That's John. Yeah, but John's inside the machine, just reliving that moment, plotting his way.
This is where I lost her. Well, no, because Wonder Woman at the same time, she's kind of like doing something to the machine. So I didn't know if she played that to Bruce, like saying it was terrible.
And no, it says off illumination. She's just turning off the light. That's a fancy light switch.
So
what illumination walking out?
Who is the brain machine talking to? Just to itself?
Nothing. I think it's just like the echo of that in the brain machine was just to kind of bring the line back. I don't think that was like meant to be anything. If anything, they should have had a panel of like the dream sequence again, and shown them again or something.
I see.
I don't think that's meant to be anything like.
The way I read this though is when she said, I like you as a friend and ally, but we just shouldn't do any more. And he looks to the side. I just led that as him kind of thinking, oh shit.
You're right.
I thought we were going to do more.
The art does kind of tell a different story there. It does for sure.
I felt like his expression was more, that's fine.
Chris Cross's facial expressions are kind of crazy. Like the one where he's like, you pulled me up from the darkness and taught me that there's still light in this world. And he's like grinning through his teeth. It's a little insane looking.
No, he's crying.
Your love is the greatest gift I've ever seen. It's like, well, that looks a little psychotic. Anyway, they say, I don't think we should at the exact same time.
Yeah, they have to. Otherwise, it would have been weird. But I think
if one of them broke it off, then it would be weird. Yeah,
I think Bruce was saying, I don't think we should. But she's gonna say no, we should, and then I'll say like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, Bruce didn't expect.
I think that was what Bruce was wanting to do, and it didn't quite work out that way.
I mean, maybe. That being said, I feel like Bruce, if that's how he felt, he'd probably be like, man. 5 minutes later, he moves on.
Well, it is funny back to
Robins die, Robins come along, Robins go. No big deal.
Well, I want to see the next scene.
Catwoman, Talia al Ghul.
That panel of him looking to the side after she says, as a lifelong friend, a confidant, an ally.
Oh no, it's not she said, I love you. And he's like, what? That's all that is.
No, it's definitely her saying you're an ally. Let's not risk more. And he's
again, I think that's ...
Yes, the ... says so much. The ... says a lot. I missed that the first 85 times I've read this issue, but the ... says Bruce is like, oh, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, Bruce is.
I'm not willing to risk that to see if there's more. Are you? And then he hesitates with a weird smile looking off to the side. Yeah, you're right. He definitely wants to try.
The next
scene he was definitely willing to risk it.
The next scene is like a Psycho style thing at the manor where he's yelling at Alfred saying, "Mother, she turned me on."
Call Selena. I need somebody in here tonight.
Yeah.
It's not anything to do with Christmas, really.
It's the Ghost of Christmas Future. We've talked about this.
Yes.
It is kind of Ghost of Christmas Futures for sure.
It is very much that.
You accidentally made a comic book, a Christmas comic book reference.
There you go. Yeah. I'll read this every Christmas going forward.
That was great.
Guys, and that's it. JLA 90 resolutions.
JLA 90 resolutions. Yeah, we needed a resolution after a year and a half of you just leading us on, Joe.
Again, more than that. I feel like it was so long. Maybe, and granted, I read it while it came out. So like maybe
I think I counted it. It was
hyper fixated on it.
16 issues, I think, from when they kissed in Obsidian Age to when they finally got around to.
Yeah, but the kiss was like the build.
You know what?
It didn't start with the kiss.
That's true too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So minimum 16 issues. It was probably
minimum 16 issues.
They should have kept it going for longer. They should have.
That was Joe Kelly's.
So long.
That was Joe Kelly's last issue on.
Oh, was it?
JLA.
Wow.
Yeah, that was his capstone issue there.
I like that. Putting a bow
actually, then he came back
a bow on a story and then leaving.
Oh, he came back for JLA 100, which introduced.
That's right.
Because he launched Justice League Elite.
We should do. I genuinely enjoyed Justice League Elite. We should.
I don't know if you will.
I think we should. I think we should go back to like Obsidian Age first.
Yeah, let's do Obsidian Age, and then let's do
like some of the build up that gets to Elite before.
Yeah,
we get there.
That makes sense.
Like we've dipped our toes into like JLA, early JLA. Like let's kind of follow that along first. I think.
Okay. All right. Well, regardless, today our third Christmas issue is Michelangelo.
The Michelangelo Christmas Special from 1990, December 1990.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This is where this idea came from. I love this comic book. I know you guys don't care at all, which is fine.
No, I do care.
But I love this comic book, but I read it every year. Like I don't keep this with my comic books. I've read it so many times it's kind of fallen apart. I put it in with my Christmas decoration so I don't forget it, or I can't, because there's been years where I couldn't find it and I was like annoyed, so I had to like look through all of my did I file it under Michelangelo? Did I file it under Teenage Ninja Turtles? Did I file it under Christmas? Did I put it on a bookshelf instead of with my comics so I could find it easier? Now I don't know where it is. It's been very frustrating. So now I just put it in with the decorations. So when I take out the decorations, I'm like, here it is. But yeah, I read this every year if I can find it.
That's incredible, actually.
But and well, I mean, it's been I guess so. Yeah.
Well, just to pack it with your Christmas decorations is very.
I mean, it's the smart.
Quite
move.
Adorable.
It's the smart move, so I don't have to think about it and find it. Because there's been years where I'm like, obviously put it with Christmas, Joe. You'll remember this next year, and then like the next year, I'm like, I don't remember where I put it. Anyway, it's nothing special. It's just a weird one-off Christmas special.
I mean, it's a Christmas special.
And I
special by definition.
Had fun reading it as a kid, and then I kept reading it, kind of thing.
So this is written by friends of the podcast, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird.
Yeah.
Who are the original TMNT authors.
There's two stories in this. The focus of what I wanted to focus on is the Michelangelo story, which is like the normal comic-sized issue within this.
Yeah. And then there's the really unique story about Raphael leaving the group and going rogue by himself, which has never happened before.
It's just Raphael, a Christmas Carol with Raphael. And there's two things I would say about that. But we can get there. But yeah, Michelangelo Christmas Special. It's just he's kind of just walking around New York in the snow, and he because he's all bundled up for like scarf and hat and everything, like no one can tell he's a giant turtle. So he's just kind of enjoying being able to walk around the people and like not scare the shit out of everybody.
Well, I like how people's reactions to him are, "Oh, you look green. Are you sick?" Like the dude is a human turtle. Like he's a monster. You can see his face.
He's a monster.
There's no nose. It's
back in the day, the turtles were like, they make them so different now. Like they were like 4.5 feet tall. Like they were like children sized, like they weren't huge, like they're not supposed to be these like 7 foot tall, 8 foot tall monsters that they are in like the Michael Bay movies, kind of thing. Like, or even the 90s movies. Like they're supposed to be like small little turtle creatures that passes, a small child or like a large child or a human. Yeah. It's not like supposed to be like this.
When would this have come out?
1990.
Oh, this is 1990. Yeah, this is 1990. This is like right after the movie. This is like peak. The whole like meta conversation in this issue is that they're stealing little orphan aliens, which is basically Teenage Ninja Turtle toys. Who's like the hottest toy of that year.
Oh,
so like they're basically like all the Ninja Turtle toys were like flying off the shelves in 1990.
Yeah.
And, like they were basically like, this is kind of, you know, so they changed it obviously for the comic, but they were like, oh, there's this hot toy that's good that everyone wants. It's very Jingle All the Way.
It was funny when they would say Little Orphan Aliens, there would be the letterer would put a trademark icon above the like as if it was an actual
here's things I like. First of all, I like him randomly wandering around the city and like going sledding with kids and being in the park and stuff and finding a cat. But I like whenever he's outside because they did this art style where like they literally just, it's like they threw white out at the page, and it kind of like
like this big page of the street scene
it's
where
huge inked page, but then there's like white splattered all over it, and it's genuinely hard to kind of see what's going on, like you're in a goddamn blizzard. And I'm like, I kind of enjoy that. I know it's mildly distracting now. I think like it's a little hard to. There's so many better ways to do this now, I guess is what I'm saying. But like in terms of just ink on paper, like I thought this was really cool back in the day. And like
also
when he goes inside, it's all clean. And he goes back outside, it's like covered with white dots everywhere, and you can barely read it and see what's going on. And I'm like, I kind of enjoyed that. It was just
those white dots are actually Sklitch from the Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, that's actually Sklitch.
It's a bunch of Sklitch from John.
He's like, move on. Anyway, he saves a kitten. He plays with toys. He delivers toys to the Brown Street Children's Home. I mean, what?
He finds a cute cat.
He finds
and
a cat.
You can't go wrong with he finds an animal friend.
It's
against everybody.
It's save the cat, you guys. It's like screenwriting 101.
Save
the cat. We know he's the good guy.
Yeah. He puts it in his jacket and he starts wandering around. Again, it's like Home Alone. It's like Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. It's fantastic.
Well, I will say, like he goes into a toy store, and I don't remember the last time I saw a store devoted specifically to toys. Like,
I know
they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's weird. It's so strange.
I remember when growing up, we had like Toys R Us and KB Toys, and they would have a video game aisle or section, and then that just kept growing and growing, and then everything was video games, and then we stopped having toys.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of sad to see.
I remember when Toys R Us turned half of their store into like Kids R Us, so it was like kids strollers and clothes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, okay, I can see where this is going. You know, like kind of like know. And that
just,
was around the same time as the video game.
Yeah, but I think aisles and aisles of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Marvel toy. Like I think those days are just gone. There's not a market for Rose and Rose.
Anyway, this is pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of like it's not. He just goes into a random toy store that's kind of KB Toys reminiscent because it's not like a huge store, but he's playing with all the toys, which is kind of FAO Schwartz kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, my reaction to that is: are you allowed to just play with all the toys?
They're the samples that are out. Don't you remember?
Yeah,
do you
remember KB Toys?
To play with?
You'd have like sample toys. Yeah.
They'd have like bins of toys, and then like one would be sitting on top, and you could like put a helmet on and be like, "Oh, look, I'm virtual reality," whatever.
And you could be waiting for one other kid who's been using it for so long.
Yeah, and you're like, God,
I remember
get off the game already.
Random tangent. When I
want to play Crossfire.
When I was a kid pre-7 in Italy, there was a big toy store in the downtown area, and like at a certain point, they got a Sega CD, which is a little add-on to a Genesis.
Yeah.
And I was in there every day after school, and I would play Golden Axe on Sega CD.
Nice.
And that was like my happiest times of that time. It was just so amazing. It was so amazing to go in there.
Yeah.
And nobody bothered me. Nobody said like, "Hey, time's up," or "Go away." They just let me play my little Golden Axe on the Sega CD.
What a weird
Altered Beast. They had Altered Beast.
Altered Beast.
Anyway, Clunk.
Yeah, the cat is Clunk.
Jumps out of his coat or gets scared by a toy, like a bouncing toy, and he like
that cat. I gotta say, the cat looks rough.
He probably needs shots. It's outside in the freezing cold in the snow.
That cat needs help.
It's mange. Yeah, it's fine.
It's mange. It's fine.
It's the kind of cat that like you feel sorry, but it's the cat that you feel sorry for and you adopt it, but then it just pisses everywhere and never.
Yeah, your three brothers, Leonardo, Raphael, and Donatello, don't like it at all.
And then like you get cat. Yeah, and then you get AIDS from it somehow, and it's all because you tried to help a cat, but it's just you shouldn't have. That's the kind of cat Clunk is.
To be honest, Mike loses track of Clunk like several times throughout his adventure.
I mean, he's not a pet owner.
Not a great guardian.
He's new to this game.
But he does find people stealing little orphan alien toys.
Yeah, so a truckload of toys comes in, and they're like they're stealing the toys right when he's like, "Geez, robbers!" The dialogue is fantastically bad, but I love it. It's so it's so hokey, but it's like.
Also, I like how they're saying these aliens they're going for $50, and I think a Labubu is like $5,000. So the difference
Labubu is $24.99.
No, aren't they on the black market for $1,000?
Yeah, if you don't get them when they come out, Al, what are you getting? Secondhand, third hand?
The best part.
You got to be on that shit when it comes out.
The best part of this storyline is Michelangelo stops the robbers and saves the toys.
Yeah.
But then the police are coming, and the police are like, well, we're going to take... This is the
and they shoot immediately. They just shoot immediately.
But also, they're like, we're going to take the toys for ourselves before we impound them all. Instead of delivering them to, like, the orphans, we're just going to take them ourselves. Yeah. I was like, oh, so now Michelangelo... The second arc is Michelangelo saving the toys from the police.
From the cops, yeah. So... I mean,
this is 1990. This is 1990.
Yeah. Ahead of its time. Well, ACAB, right?
Corrupt cops in New York City in 1990.
Yeah, that's
never heard of it.
But I do like how he steals the truck, and the police say, "Oh, a runaway truck," and their immediate response is open fire.
Open fire.
An entire police department open fire
for toys, man. It's a hot toy of the season
for little orphan aliens.
Little orphan aliens.
You're right. Can't let him get away. Clunk's still in the bag.
Man, but the truck fight where he defeats the thugs is actually kind of cool. Like he does some pretty bad.
I think it's pretty awesome. Yeah, I think again, pretty classic Ninja Turtles. Boiled into this one issue is kind of everything you would want out of a classic Ninja Turtles issue.
Michelangelo sans nunchucks as well. Like he's just
he's just being a badass. Yeah, he's not even like
in a puffer jacket. Yeah,
in a puffer jacket. Yeah, with a kitten in his jacket. Sometimes, unless he stashes it in the truck that he's about to abandon.
But he does get help. I mean, at the end, the other turtles come in because he get helps from them. Also, I like how when he goes to meet the turtles, Donatello is working on a toy that Michelangelo was playing with, the exact same toy in the toy store. But Donnie's like doing...
He's like making it into a real robot. He's like, nice robot toy. I'm going to make this into a real robot.
Also, April O'Neil's eyes are terrifying.
Oh, the little black dots.
They're just little black, emotionless black dots of eyes, and they are horrifying.
Only when drawn from far away. In the last page of the story, she has normal eyeballs.
Also, she definitely has a penis bulge in her shorts there. In this, if you look at this panel, that's not camel toe.
That's right.
It's a healthy camel toe.
Fix yourself, girl. You've got a camel toe.
She's also wearing
a fanny pack. Do you guys remember Fanny Pack? Their hit camel toe.
I don't. What?
First day spring. By the looks of things, these girls have forgotten to dress.
What?
It goes, that's right. Oh no, fix yourself, girl. You've got a camel toe.
Okay, that's our next lyrical intro for sure.
Yes. Yeah. It was like my top. If Spotify Rap existed in 2008, it would have been like top 2 probably.
The camel toe song.
The camel toe.
So Mikey drives off with a truck and he stashes it in an alleyway, so the cops can't find it, or the robbers.
For the cops,
which are equally as bad. And then he goes back and basically like explains it to the brothers and April, and he's like, I need your help. We need to go. So like they pile everything into the turtle van, and and bring it to the orphanage.
I do like how they use the turtle van
on the end of this story, and I love it.
And I like how they use the turtle van to deliver the toys. That's kind of cool.
Well, I mean, in the comics, the turtle van is literally just a van. It's not like it's.
Well, but it's kind of shaped.
It has.
Well, I mean, it's a VW van.
Yes, the VW
I'm just saying it's just a van. Like there's not laser guns sticking off the front of it.
Hey, but it sells better as the toy if you put laser guns on it in the show.
That's the cartoon, man. But yeah, I love anyway. Something dumb that I read every year, and then every once in a while I go, all right, I'll read the Raph one.
The Raph, yeah. Raphael.
I mean, it's a Christmas Carol. We've all seen the story 1,000 times. The only thing I was going to say that I really like about it is that when he sees himself in the future and he's just like this deranged lunatic popping out of the swamp.
Yeah.
I'm like, love it.
Well, I do like that if you're going to do a Christmas Carol motif, Raph is the perfect Scrooge.
Oh, yeah.
Of the group.
Yeah, I mean, he's the Ebenezer.
He's definitely the Scrooge of the group.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, and they do it, and this is Larson. Oh, I forget his first name. Horrible. Jim Lawson. But yeah, Jim Lawson was like the main artist at this point. It was pretty rare that like, you know, Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman were like drawing and writing the issues at this point, I think. So the Mikey thing was like a little special thing that they don't really do. Anyway, that's Michelangelo.
Was it Casey Jones that was kind of Raphael's guy through?
No,
it was just a dude.
Some random guy.
Just a dude, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a random man.
But
I think there's some interesting revelations of like they don't even know. Should we go look for Raph? And he's like, why bother? I'm sure he'd much rather be alone. I guess if he doesn't want to be here, why force him? But he's
at the end, he sees himself in the future as just this feral swamp monster.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, but then at the end, he just doesn't rejoin them. He just looks at the other turtles.
I think that's kind of the one part I like about that, like trite retelling of the story, is that it's not like the happy ending where he's like rejoins his brothers. It's like they're genuinely probably happier without me in there right now, and I'm gonna be depressed and stand on this rooftop and just say Merry Christmas from afar.
Yeah, so it's so core to who he is that even going through a Christmas Carol ordeal, he's still
he's still
exactly the same.
He's like, I guess I'm just gonna live in the swamp and yell at myself later on.
Future. It's my future.
Well, also ironically, canonically, actually that never happens, and it's more Michelangelo becomes the Survivor Swamp Thing, who's the last Ronin.
Yeah, we all know
very
that.
True. Very true.
Maybe the person he sees is Michelangelo, the last Ronin. Well, he doesn't have an eye patch.
So, also Michelangelo is my favorite turtle. So that helps.
Who's your favorite turtle, Pat? Go.
You know, as a kid, Leonardo. As an adult, Donatello.
Really? I'm the opposite. As a kid, I like Donatello, but as an adult, I like Leo more.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Joe, has it always been Michelangelo?
Yeah, but it was forced upon me. It wasn't forced upon me. I impulsively chose. Like, we saw the toys before we knew what they were.
Oh, I see.
So I picked Mikey off the shelf just like by chance. And I was like, guess this is my turtle. And I just kind of stuck by him no matter what. and so it had nothing to do with me being like, I like the party dude or whatever. It was just like, Michelangelo's my guy. That's it for the rest of time. Kind of thing.
I think I like the color blue. I think I liked the color blue when I was a kid. And that's why I chose Leonardo. And then as an adult, I'm like, I like Donatello, I think.
See, I like Donatello because as a kid, I was more into like school and books and stuff, and I thought, oh, he's cool, he's kind of nerdy like me. But then as an adult, I kind of like, two swords and you're the leader.
Two swords is pretty badass.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know. I feel about Leo the same way I sort of feel about Cyclops. Like, he gets a lot of shit because he's the leader and has to make tough decisions, but he leads the team and gets stuff done.
Oh, Leo's great. I don't know if I have to. I actually have never forced myself to make a real decision about it. Because of my stubborn love of Michelangelo.
It's quite Sophie's choice outside of
I don't know what I would pick if I actually had to pick.
I mean, I think we all agree no one would pick Raph because he's an
I think my brother's favorite was Raphael. Yeah.
Raph's the Wolverine of the group.
He's like Wolverine. Yeah,
if people like Wolverine, they like Raph. Like that's
and Michelangelo is Gambit. For sure. He's kind of the Gambit type. He's like the fun one. You know, he's the fun one.
Yeah, I kind of get it. Yeah.
What X-Men would Michelangelo be?
You just said Gambit.
Yeah, you just said Gambit.
I mean, not oof.
Donatello?
Sorry, I meant Donatello.
Beast?
I think Beast.
Maybe Beast, Forge, that kind of type.
But he's more fun. He's more fun than Beast.
Yeah, Beast is boring.
Yeah, Beast is... Actually, Krakoa Beast was kind of interesting when he just went crazy. But anyway, Donatello just seems cooler than Beast, though, just in general.
Yeah, for sure. Because he's nerdy and all that, but he's also up for a good time. You know, he's one of the boys. He's like, if we're gonna get to hijinks,
the closest like to Michelangelo, you know, personality wise.
Yeah. Also, did you all? Speaking of turtles, oh no, I know you did see this. I think your kids were watching this, Joe. But that recent animated movie that Seth Rogen did.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. I love it.
It's great, right? That's one of those movies that's way better than it has business. Any business.
Way better than it has business being.
Yeah.
Was it?
Did you ever see it?
The new Turtles movie?
Oh, from a few years ago.
Yeah, Mutant Mayhem. I mean, it came out 3 years ago. I watched it on an airplane because I thought, like, a new Turtles movie. I have no expectations.
It was very into the Spider-Verse animation style, which I enjoy. So I liked it. So I mean, I was into it. But like, this just story wise, I was like, this is 1,000 times better than it should be. This is so good.
And it was fun. Like the dialogue was fun. All the comedy hit.
All it was fun.
It was fun that they didn't start with Shredder and the fucking Foot Clan. Like I was like, oh, thanks for just like going a different direction for once. Like you're starting over, but at least you're going like something will happen later with that. Who cares? You know? And they just went full on with like the mutants and crazy shit, and I loved it. I really liked the bits about like the mutants kind of like going like, oh wait, that one mutant is crazy, we should just be like the turtles and just hang out with them, you know, like kind of like, so even Rocksteady and Bebop were like, all right, let's hang out, we're good, we're friends. Like by the end of the movie, and I'm like, that's fantastic, I love that. Anyway, those are our stories, those are our issues,
our 3 Christmas issues: the Larfleeze Christmas Special, JLA 9D, and Michelangelo: A Christmas Story.
Are we doing our?
Does this?
We don't have to do. Wait a minute. No. Sorry. Before we do that, I'm kind of my audio. Does this pass the Bechdel test?
The Bechdel test.
The Bechdel test. Does this pass the Bechdel test? The answer is probably no. None of them. Don't even come close to passing the Bechdel test. None of these.
Well, they're all very old, which is not a defense of anything. It's
I think if anything, it shows.
It's just illustrative of like what was going on back then.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing even close. I guess. I mean, the JLA issue is the only one that's even remotely.
But that has a woman
acceptable.
Yeah, I think.
Well, April O'Neil's there. She's just not important or relevant.
Well, she has dot eyes and a penis. So I don't know to what degree she counts.
How dare you? Kevin Eastman and or Peter Laird would be very upset at you.
But so these don't pass the Bechdel test.
Nah, not at all.
Snyder's use, I guess. Bruce, actually Diana, honestly.
Well, Hal has more muscles than are even possible.
Yeah, Hal's got that definition going for him. I guess,
no,
yeah.
I'm not.
We know the turtles are stacked. Those turds,
well, eventually they'll get
there
are ripped, by last Ronin times.
Yeah, the Jim Lawson ones are.
those turds have some muscle mass.
Yeah, did you see Rat pop out of that swamp?
Yeah.
Do you see those turd calves?
Those turd calves? They do have strong calves. It doesn't matter who's drawing them. They have strong fucking calves.
They always do. No, yeah. The last scene of Raphael looking at his brothers having a good time.
Those calves are built.
His calves are like enormous.
Yeah. Okay, we don't have to do Rex because this is
Rex,
fake. And also, I don't
recommend
this is fake. This is fake.
It's fake. Also, all three of these
it's
issues
a fake
suck.
fake episode.
Also, all three of these
issues exist.
Yeah, they're all bad. I wouldn't recommend any of them anyway because they're all bad.
Well, I definitely would recommend Larfleeze.
Larfleeze.
That was
I think
that was
done.
the end of season 4. This is our last episode of season 4. Right?
Oh yeah,
right.
Happy New Year! And I'm gonna say
season
it.
4.
I'm gonna say it. I know that there's a war on the holidays, but I'm gonna say Merry Christmas.
Don't you fucking don't!
I did it. I
don't you fucking don't
cancel me.
If you say that again before next Christmas, I'm gonna be very upset at you.
So
go ahead and cancel me. Go ahead and cancel me. But the holidays are what they are. You know what I mean? Love each other, gift each other.
Just disgusting.
Gift to each other. Gift each other is not right. Gift to each other. And love each other. I think we're done. Happy New Year.
That was 2025, you guys. 2025.
Keep the change, you filthy animals.
See you in 2026. Good journey, Coucher.